Ladies and gentlemen, there's something powerful about a person who walks alone. The world often tells us that strength comes from numbers, from having a group of people around you, from relying on others for your success, your happiness, and your confidence. But I want to tell you right now, that is a lie. Real strength, real power comes from within. People who walk alone are the strongest, the most secure, and the most powerful individuals you will ever meet. Walking alone builds internal strength and resilience. It's one of the most powerful ways to develop who you are, to understand what you're truly capable of, and to rise above the difficulties that life throws at you. When you walk alone, there is no one else to lean on, no one else to distract you from the challenges that lie ahead. You face every obstacle head-on, learning to navigate them with strength and grit. It's in those moments of solitude that you truly discover how strong you are. The act of walking alone forces you to confront your fears, your doubts, and your limitations. It demands that you dig deep inside yourself for the answers and the solutions you seek. You can't run away from the tough situations. When you're by yourself, you have no choice but to face them directly. And in doing so, you begin to realize that your own strength is greater than any challenge or obstacle in your path. You find out that you can handle more than you ever thought possible. There's something incredibly powerful about being self-reliant. When you have to rely on yourself to make decisions, to solve problems, to move forward, you build resilience. The world may be full of people who are constantly looking for support, validation, or approval from others, but the person who walks alone is not swayed by that. They know that the real source of strength is not found in the approval of others, but in their own ability to navigate life's challenges. Think about the times in your life when you felt the most empowered. Those were probably the moments when you had no choice but to figure things out on your own. Whether it was dealing with a personal crisis, overcoming a setback, or simply pushing through a difficult period, you had to rely on your inner strength to keep going. You didn't have the luxury of turning to others for answers or for reassurance. And yet you made it through, and in doing so, you became stronger. Walking alone gives you the chance to become comfortable in your own skin. You learn to trust your instincts and your judgment. You start to see that your decisions matter and that you are capable of creating your own path. The more you walk alone, the less you feel the need for external validation. You start to understand that your worth is not determined by others' opinions or approval, but by your own confidence and inner strength. Of course, walking alone isn't always easy. It can be daunting and lonely at times, but it's in those moments of loneliness that we grow the most. We have to learn how to fill the silence with our own thoughts and ideas, how to stand firm in our beliefs when no one else is there to back us up. It's in that solitude that we often discover our true purpose, the one thing that drives us forward and gives us direction. The process of building internal strength isn't something that happens overnight. It's a gradual development that takes place over time, as you continue to face challenges and push yourself beyond your comfort zone. Each time you walk alone, each time you navigate a difficult situation on your own, you become stronger. And with that strength comes resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to keep moving forward when things don't go as planned, and to rise above adversity. When you walk alone, you become less dependent on others for your happiness and success. You learn that while it's nice to have people around you, you don't need them to feel complete. Your happiness isn't tied to the approval of others. Your success isn't measured by what others think of you. You begin to realize that your greatest achievements come from your own actions, your own determination, and your own resilience. You become your own greatest source of strength, and that's a powerful place to be. Furthermore, walking alone teaches you how to be adaptable. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and when you walk alone, you become skilled at adjusting to the changes that come your way. You don't have the luxury of relying on someone else's plan or perspective. You have to trust your own ability to adapt and find solutions to the problems you face. This constant adaptation strengthens your mental and emotional muscles, helping you become more agile in the face of uncertainty. As you walk alone, you also begin to understand the value of patience. Building inner strength takes time. It doesn't happen all at once, and it certainly doesn't happen without effort. But the more you walk alone, the more you understand that patience is a key component of resilience. You learn to trust that the effort you put in now will pay off in the long run, even if you can't see the results immediately. This ability to remain patient, even when things are tough, is another way that walking alone builds internal strength. There's a kind of freedom that comes with walking alone, too. You aren't bound by anyone else's expectations or limitations. You are free to move at your own pace, to make decisions that align with your own values, and to live life according to your own terms. This freedom is empowering, and it further builds your internal strength. When you walk alone, you realize that you are the author of your own story. You have the power to shape your own life, to define your own success, and to overcome any obstacle that stands in your way. The more you walk alone, the more you become comfortable with who you are. You stop looking to others for validation, and you begin to appreciate your own journey. You understand that life isn't a competition with others. It's about personal growth, about becoming the best version of yourself. And as you walk alone, you discover just how strong you truly are, both inside and out. You become unshakable, unmovable, and unstoppable. You are the one who defines your strength, and nothing can take that away from you. In the end, walking alone doesn't make you weak. It doesn't mean you're isolated or abandoned. It means you're strong enough to stand on your own 2 feet, confident enough to follow your own path, and resilient enough to handle whatever life throws at you. It's a journey that requires strength, but it's a journey that will ultimately make you stronger. When you walk alone, you'll find that you're more than capable of handling whatever comes your way. True confidence comes from being comfortable with solitude. It's a powerful realization when you truly understand that confidence is not about being surrounded by people or seeking external validation. Confidence comes from within. It is forged in the moments when you are alone, when you have no choice but to rely on yourself to make decisions, to stay grounded, and to push forward despite the challenges. Solitude gives you the space to learn who you really are without the noise of others' opinions or expectations. When you spend time alone, you are forced to confront your own thoughts, feelings, and fears. You don't have the distraction of other people's needs or demands to divert your attention. In this solitude, you learn to trust yourself. You begin to understand that you are enough as you are. You realize that your value doesn't come from external sources, it comes from within. The more time you spend alone, the more you start to appreciate your own company, and with that, you build a deep sense of self-worth that doesn't depend on anyone else. Being comfortable with solitude doesn't mean you are disconnected from the world or that you shut yourself off from relationships. It means that you have learned to be content on your own, to find peace and fulfillment within yourself. When you are comfortable in your own presence, you stop seeking validation from others. You don't need to prove your worth to anyone because you already know it. You are secure in who you are, and that is the foundation of true confidence. Solitude is not about isolation or loneliness. It is about creating the space to connect with yourself on a deeper level. When you are alone, you can reflect on your goals, your values, and your dreams without the influence of others. You gain clarity about what you truly want in life, what makes you happy, and what you are willing to work for. This kind of self-awareness is the key to confidence. When you understand your strengths and weaknesses, when you are in tune with your emotions and thoughts, you no longer need the approval of others to feel good about yourself. There's a profound strength in being able to walk through life without constantly needing the approval or company of others. The people who are comfortable with their own company are the ones who walk through life with purpose, knowing that they are complete as they are. They are not dependent on the validation of others to feel significant. Their sense of worth comes from their own actions, decisions, and inner belief in their capabilities. These individuals understand that true confidence doesn't come from what you have or what others think of you. It comes from the belief that you are capable of handling whatever life throws at you. Moreover, solitude allows you to practice self-discipline. When you are alone, you learn to set your own standards and hold yourself accountable. There's no one to check in with, no one to offer excuses or distractions. You are the one in control of your time, your choices, and your actions. You learn how to stay focused on your goals, how to push through the tough times, and how to keep going even when things get hard. This self-discipline builds inner strength and reinforces your confidence. As you become more comfortable with being alone, you begin to realize that solitude is a space for growth. It's in these quiet moments that you can listen to your intuition, tap into your creativity, and align yourself with your true purpose. It is in solitude that you gain the clarity to make important decisions and to discover what truly matters to you. You have the opportunity to break free from the expectations of others and to build your life according to your own vision. Learning to be comfortable with solitude also teaches you the importance of boundaries. When you are confident in yourself, you have the strength to set boundaries that protect your time, your energy, and your mental health. You don't allow others to drain you or influence your choices. You learn to say no when necessary and to prioritize your own well-being. This ability to set boundaries is an essential part of being comfortable with solitude and building true confidence. Over time, the more you embrace solitude, the more you come to appreciate the power it holds. You start to see it as a necessary part of your growth and development. It's not something to fear or avoid, but rather something to embrace. In the silence of solitude, you hear your own voice more clearly. You learn to trust your instincts, to listen to your inner wisdom, and to take bold action in alignment with your true self. Confidence grows when you stop looking outside yourself for validation. When you embrace solitude, you learn to rely on your own inner strength, to trust your decisions, and to move forward with purpose and clarity. This is the foundation of true confidence, the confidence that comes from knowing who you are, understanding your value, and being comfortable with your own presence. In a world full of distractions and noise, the ability to be comfortable alone is a powerful and transformative gift. It's in these moments of solitude that you become the most authentic and powerful version of yourself, and that's where real confidence resides. Independence enables personal growth and self-discovery. The path to becoming the best version of yourself is often rooted in your ability to walk independently, to take ownership of your life, and to face challenges without relying on others to define your journey. Independence is not just about being self-sufficient or achieving things alone. It's about cultivating the internal strength to make your own decisions, set your own goals, and pursue your passions with a sense of purpose that is uniquely your own. When you choose to walk independently, you begin to take full responsibility for your choices, actions, and outcomes. This sense of accountability is powerful because it forces you to reflect on your decisions and the paths you take. You learn that every action has a consequence, and as you make decisions on your own, you develop a deeper understanding of who you are and what you truly want out of life. Through this process, you become more self-aware, understanding your strengths and weaknesses, your fears and desires, and the values that drive you forward. Independence is also a catalyst for personal growth because it encourages you to step outside your comfort zone. When you rely on others too much, you may find yourself stagnating, depending on them for answers, support, or validation. However, when you walk independently, you're often faced with situations that challenge you to think for yourself, to problem solve, and to overcome obstacles without relying on others to step in and fix things for you. This is where true growth happens. It is in these moments of discomfort, when you feel unsure or even overwhelmed, that you learn how resilient you truly are. As you embrace independence, you begin to trust your judgment more. You start to believe in your ability to navigate life's challenges and find solutions on your own. This confidence is crucial for self-discovery because it allows you to explore your full potential. You begin to pursue what excites you, what fuels your passions, and what aligns with your vision for your life. Instead of letting the opinions of others dictate your actions, you learn to follow your own intuition and listen to your inner voice. This not only builds confidence, but also allows you to live authentically without trying to meet others' expectations. The process of becoming more independent is not without its struggles. It requires discipline, perseverance, and a willingness to take risks. It may mean making difficult decisions, choosing the harder path, or standing up for yourself when others may not understand your choices. It may also mean learning to let go of the people or circumstances that are holding you back from being your true self. But every time you take a step towards independence, you become more attuned to your own capabilities, and this leads to deeper self-awareness and growth. In the pursuit of independence, you also develop a deeper understanding of what it means to be self-reliant. It's not just about doing things on your own, but about having the mindset that you are responsible for creating the life you want. Being self-reliant means not waiting for someone else to come along and save you or to tell you what to do next. You learn to create opportunities for yourself, to take action on your ideas, and to trust that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. This mindset enables you to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth instead of obstacles to avoid. You begin to see every setback as a lesson, every failure as a stepping stone to greater success. One of the most important aspects of independence is learning to embrace your own individuality. In a world where comparison is often encouraged and people are quick to seek validation from others, independence teaches you to embrace who you are, regardless of what others think. You stop trying to fit into molds or meet expectations that don't align with your authentic self. When you become independent, you learn that you are enough as you are, and that your unique qualities, perspectives, and talents are what set you apart. Through independence, you also develop a stronger sense of purpose. When you are independent, you take charge of your own narrative. You decide what your life will look like, what your goals will be, and how you will go about achieving them. This autonomy gives you a sense of control over your life, and when you have control over your own destiny, you can move forward with confidence. You're no longer waiting for permission or approval from others. You're taking bold steps to create the life you envision. Furthermore, independence allows you to become more resilient. Life will inevitably throw challenges your way, but when you're independent, you learn how to bounce back from setbacks and continue moving forward. You develop the emotional strength to deal with adversity, knowing that you have the ability to adapt and find solutions even when things don't go according to plan. The more you rely on yourself, the stronger your resilience becomes, and you start to see that nothing is truly insurmountable. As you continue to walk the path of independence, you start to realize that personal growth and self-discovery are continuous processes. There is no destination, only ongoing evolution. Every new experience, every challenge faced, and every step taken brings more self-awareness and growth. Independence is not a one-time achievement, but a constant practice of taking ownership of your life, embracing your individuality, and continuously seeking ways to evolve into a better version of yourself. You stop waiting for others to define your worth or tell you what's possible, and you begin to believe in your own potential to create the life you deserve. Independence isn't just about being alone or doing things solo. It's about understanding that you are the architect of your own life, and that your power lies in your ability to take charge of your decisions, actions, and destiny. The more you embrace independence, the more you realize that growth and self-discovery are yours to claim, and that with every step forward, you are becoming a stronger, more resilient, and self-aware individual. The key to unlocking your true potential is not in relying on others, but in standing strong on your own and embracing the journey that is uniquely yours. When you learn to walk alone, you discover the strength that comes from within. The world around us constantly pushes us to seek validation, to fit in, and to follow the crowd. But walking alone teaches you that your worth doesn't rely on anyone else's opinion. You stop depending on others for approval and begin to trust in your own judgment. In the quiet moments of solitude, you find clarity. You begin to understand who you truly are, what you stand for, and what you want out of life. The ability to walk alone is an empowering realization. It means that you are confident in your own abilities, that you don't need to rely on the influence of others to define your path. Society often associates success with the number of people you surround yourself with, but real strength comes from within. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, making decisions without fear of what others might think, and learning to thrive in solitude. Those who can walk alone possess a profound sense of inner peace because they know they don't need external validation to feel good about themselves. Walking alone doesn't mean isolating yourself from others. It means having the strength to maintain your sense of self no matter where you are or who you are with. It's the ability to stand firm in your values and not allow the opinions of others to sway you from your truth. When you walk alone, you're free from the pressure of conforming to societal expectations. You make decisions based on what feels right for you, not based on what others expect from you. You learn that it's okay to be different, to go against the grain, and to walk to the beat of your own drum. The journey of walking alone is often misunderstood. It's not about being lonely or disconnected from the world. It's about learning to connect with yourself on a deeper level. In today's world, people are constantly surrounded by noise, whether it's from social media, work, or personal relationships. Walking alone allows you to disconnect from the distractions and truly listen to your inner voice. It's in these quiet moments of solitude that you gain insight into your own desires, your purpose, and your passions. You begin to hear what your heart is truly calling for, and this self-awareness becomes the foundation of your strength. Solitude offers an opportunity for personal growth. When you are alone, you are free from outside influence. You can reflect on your life, your goals, and your challenges without worrying about how others might perceive you. This reflection is vital because it allows you to make decisions that are aligned with your true self. You start to recognize your strengths and weaknesses, and you become more comfortable with both. Walking alone forces you to confront your fears and insecurities, and in doing so, you begin to conquer them. You learn that fear is not something to be avoided, but something to be embraced. It's a sign that you are on the brink of growth. Those who can walk alone are often the ones who have the most clarity in life. They understand that life is a journey of constant change, and they are not afraid to go it alone when necessary. They don't seek validation from others because they know that true fulfillment comes from within. They have a deep understanding of themselves, and this self-awareness allows them to make decisions that reflect their authentic selves. Walking alone doesn't mean being disconnected from others. It means knowing who you are, what you stand for, and being able to move forward in the world with confidence, regardless of external circumstances. When you learn to walk alone, you also become more resilient. Life is full of challenges, and you will face moments when things don't go as planned. But when you can rely on yourself, you develop the strength to navigate those difficult times. You learn to handle adversity with grace and perseverance. You don't crumble under pressure because you know you have the inner strength to face whatever comes your way. You understand that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, and you embrace it with the confidence that you can handle anything that life throws at you. Moreover, walking alone fosters independence. You learn that you are responsible for your own happiness, success, and well-being. You no longer wait for others to create the life you want. You take charge of your own destiny and create the circumstances that align with your vision for your life. This independence gives you the freedom to make choices that are in your best interest without being swayed by the opinions or expectations of others. It's about taking control of your own life and shaping it according to your own desires. The ability to walk alone also allows you to appreciate the value of your own time and energy. You learn that not every person or situation deserves your attention. You become more discerning about where you invest your time, and you start to prioritize what truly matters to you. This clarity helps you make more intentional decisions about your relationships, your career, and your personal growth. When you walk alone, you stop wasting energy on things that don't serve your greater purpose. Ultimately, walking alone is a powerful practice of self-love and self-respect. It's about choosing yourself, trusting yourself, and embracing your own strength. When you walk alone, you are not afraid to face the world on your own terms. You know that your worth is not dependent on anyone else's approval. You are strong enough to stand tall, move forward, and create the life you desire. And in doing so, you become an inspiration to others who may also be struggling to find their own path. Walking alone is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to the power that lies within you.